from Rick Mason Gymnasium on the campus of Triad High School in Troy, Illinois. Welcome to Mascoutah Indians basketball. Tonight, it is game 2 and the final game of the Stovetop tournament here at Triad between the Mount Vernon Rams and the Mascoutah Indians. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Owen Dresser. Thanks for joining us tonight. We couldn't be more happy to have you with us on this Saturday evening. We were supposed to have 2 games today. Due to the inclement weather in the area, we had to postpone, we had to cancel the first one. The Indians were supposed to play Triad at 12:30 this afternoon. That game did not occur. And so the only game that the Indians will play today will be tonight against Mount Vernon. It was a tough one on Saturday. It was a tough one on Friday, for sure. A 60-50 loss. A 60-50 loss for the Indians. It was just not what you wanted to see, which was just not the impression that you wanted to get. The Indians were outscored 18-8 in the third quarter, 35-22 in the second half, after being up 28-25 the first half, 28-22, 35-22 in the second half to lose 60-50. The Indians, I mean, they just did not perform all that well. They just did not perform all that well. I mean, you had a couple of good performances. Micah Griffo had 5 threes, had 20 points. Braden Watson had 12 in the paint, and that was about it. You know, Bryce Thompson picked up 8, Carmen Reed had 2, Carlo Garcia had 5, Austin Bramwell had 3, and, you know, and it was, so, you know, yeah, some makers, but 32 of your 50 points came from 2 players on last night. So certainly something that is not exactly all that thrilling to watch, to see when you look at the grand scheme of things. Rebound-wise, it was a pretty good game, actually. The Indians had 27 rebounds. No double-doubles to account for, though. Collinsville, they really did the job, and they really... And it was just they really did the job by committee. You know, you did have Jace Wilkinson, who picked up 25 points. But after that, you have 3 players with 8. Paul Hudson had 7, Eli Ramey had 4. And so it really became by committee once you got past Jace Wilkinson. And a good chunk of those 25 from Wilkinson came to the free throw line in the fourth quarter, because the Indians were fouling him left and right. And it seemed like that's all they could do. And again, no double-doubles or anything like that for the Collinsville. Jordan Taylor led the way for them in rebounds at 14. Had a decent day, 8 points, 14 rebounds. And so now you get into tonight, and again, the Indians really need a win again, in a game in which the Indians need a win. But they're playing a team in Mount Vernon that went 18-11 yesterday, so a couple of games better. Especially a couple of games better than the Indians at 18-11. They went 12-9 in non-conference games last year, 5-5 in neutral site games. But certainly something to keep in mind as we go through tonight. Can the Indians hold their own against another good opponent? An opponent in Triad, an opponent in Mount Vernon. Plays in a good league as well as South 7. About 10 minutes until we tip this one away. It's the pregame show on the Indian Sports Network. You're listening to Indian Basketball.
Warrior Logo Wear doesn't just print gear. Since 2018, we've been helping organizations build identity, unity, and pride through high-quality branded merchandise and streamlined fulfillment solutions. Want to simplify your branded merchandise and look great doing it? Just contact us at info@warriorlogowear.com or call our number at 618-566-6864. You can also visit our location at 12 East Main Street, Mascoutah, Illinois, 62258.
But a good night. Triad Indians back here at Mount Vernon and Mascoutah back here at Triad. And what is sure to be a very good, sure to be a very fun game tonight. What is sure to be a very fun game here tonight. Let's take a look. Mount Vernon, 18-11 a season ago, 6-2 in the South 7, 12-9 outside of their conference play. And if you look outside of their conference play, you know their numbers are certainly better outside the conference. If you look at percentages, 33% shooting, 33% from three-point range outside of in the conference, 53% outside of the conference, 53% in the conference for just average 53 points inside the outside the conference, or inside the conference, excuse me, as opposed to 51 outside. You know, they were a 44% shooting team outside, 45 inside. It's a close number. The only thing they were worse at outside the conference was free throws, which they made 64% away from conference action and 65%, or 64% in conference, 65% out. And it's a team with some good playmakers and some guys that are returning that did play quite a bit of minutes. You've got David Barnes, played 29 games a year ago, 48% shooter, averaged 13 points a game. Cale Mauer, 29 games, averaged 10 points a game. And I mean, those two are two of your big ones. And here's the key to that: both of those players are juniors. There's two seniors to be found on the roster in Caden Wilson and Eli Pro. And Eli Pro, the only one of those two to play last year, and he only averaged 1.8 points a game, 29 games, but only put the basketball up 11 times and only picked up 54. It only picked up 54 rebounds to average less than 2 a game. So, you know, that is something the Indians do have to keep an eye on. Barnes and Mauer, both of whom are slotted to be in the starting lineup tonight as we get things going on. The Indians, again, last night, not a great night for them. Starting off the year 0-1, losing by double digits to Collinsville for the third straight season. So now they've got to settle in and settle into the groove here. They've got to find a way to get back into things and keep this and get this back on track. You've got a good team. You've got a team that has played well. You've got a team that is pretty solid. A team that, in my opinion, played well in the first half and got outworked in the second half. To me, it looked like they were complacent in the third quarter. Because again, that fourth quarter, while they did get outscored, a lot of that if they don't have to foul at the end of the game, they probably win. They probably play much better in the fourth quarter. They just and got outscored because of resulting just fouling. It's a different dynamic. It's a different game if you come out with the same velocity in the third quarter that you had in the first and second quarters. I'm talking to Cole Shoemaker, his head coach, earlier yesterday. He had a comment that it's a young team with lots to prove, and it could be a bridge year here for the Indians. You know, they lost two good talent. They lost a lot of talent a year ago, and Steve Hollins and Corey Harris and Jada McCoo, and you know, all seniors. And there was some other talent that moved out, transferred out. So, you know, there's a lot to prove for this team this year. So the question becomes, can they get back to business today? That is the question that we are asking here tonight. An early season loss, a loss yesterday. Can they rebound and get back into things? 5 minutes to tip. We'll see you back in a moment. You're listening to Indian Basketball, the Indian Sports Network, presented by Misty Whipple's Law Offices.
Your home is everything to you, and we know that. The Law Office of Misty L. Webbles is your hometown hero when it comes to managing your home and belongings. Practicing in estate planning, estate and trust administration, and real estate and guardianship, Misty's Law Office's goal is to protect you and your family. After graduating from McKendree and St. Louis University, Misty Webbles has worked in Mascoutah for years and knows the importance of our community. Don't let anyone else handle your family. Trust Mascoutah, trust Misty Webbles.
4 minutes until we tip this thing off here at Triad. Indians trying to pick up a nice W here tonight and get back home on Tuesday against Priory to open the home schedule. Hoping to do that on Tuesday night. They'll take on Priory. But first, they've got to handle business here tonight. They've got to beat Mount Vernon here at Triad, and they've got to find a way to do it within the 4 quarters. You can't win 2 quarters. You can't win 1 quarter. You can't win 3 quarters. You got to win 4 quarters. And you just have to be able to do it. I mean, I'll say this. I'm a Kansas Jayhawks fan. I've been watching Kansas Jayhawks football all season. That is a football team that loves to win for 3 quarters and give up in one of them. It doesn't necessarily mean you win the first 3 quarters. It means you won 3 quarters but lost 1. It could be you lost the first quarter, could be you lost the second, could be you lost the third. But they do that a lot. That's what the Indians did last night. Now tell me, you could look at the box score, the points by quarter, and say that the Indians lost the 4th quarter. The Indians only lost the 4th quarter because of fouls. They lost the 4th quarter because they lost the 3rd. They won the first 2 quarters. They won the first 2 quarters. Even at the end of the first, which against Collinsville, a team you struggled with, that's a win. And up after 2 at 28-25, and you won 16-13 in terms of the 2nd quarter by itself. So you won the first 2 quarters. And then you got destroyed the 3rd quarter. 18-8. And again, you only lost the 4th because you lost the 3rd and had to foul at the end to give up free throws. So that's the key. Win all 4 quarters. That's the key. I mean, this is a team that can play with anybody, and for most of the game last night, they did. This is a team that, but more than that, you got to put balls in the basket. I mean, this is a team, they shot 32% from the field last night. Not a good number at all. I mean, and if you look at 3-point range, you were better from 3-point range than you were from the floor, 35%. And not to mention, you only made 6 free. You were 6 for 18, shooting 33% at the free throw line. So also not a good number. Or excuse me, 6 for 18 from 3-point range, 10 for 28 from inside the 2-point arc, and then 12 for 15 at the free throw line. So you were good at the free throw line, 80%. But you can't win a game. But if you're winning a game on free throws, that game's too close. And this is the game the Indians know they have to win. It's got to be a good one tonight. Triad Mount Vernon. Tip-off is next on the Indian Sports Network.
Rinsing Ag Solutions owner Andrew Rinsing puts his many years of agricultural experience to work. We serve neighbors, friends, and family who we are honored to call customers. We employ a business model that prioritizes farmers. We're able to offer premium products at the lowest possible prices. We also offer drone and ground rig spraying services for farmers and sell Pioneer seeds. To learn more about Rinsing Ag Solutions, visit our website, rinsingagsolutions.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Stovetop Classic here in the Rich Mason Gymnasium at Triad High School, home of the Knights. At this time, please rise to honor America for the playing of our national anthem. Mount Vernon Rams. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 1, David Barnes. At forward, a 6'6" senior, number 4, Cale Maurer. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Lucas Shelby Jr. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Caden Wilson. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 12, Eli Pro. The Rams are coached by Tim Holloway and assisted by Brian Gamber, Doug Craig, and Scott Gamber. And now, the starting lineup for tonight's home team, the Mascoutah Indians. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 2, Michael King. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 5, Michael Griffo. At forward, a 6'6" freshman, number 12, Brandon Watson. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 13, Cameron Reed. And at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 23, Carlo Garcia. The Indians are coached by Cole Shoemaker and assisted by Jason Hardy, Jared Johnson, Quincy Allen, L.P. Wells, and Cody Winworth. The officials for tonight's contest are Chris Brayton, Travis Waters, and Matt Rodenhall.
Basketball time, and we are ready to go. It's the Indians and the Knights here on a Saturday night. Jump around, getting on. We are ready for some basketball, and off we go. Triad to open the scoring. Triad to open the possession, and it's going to be Lucas Shelby Jr. up the floor to David Barnes. Mount Vernon, in their second game of the tournament, they took on Triad earlier this week. Eli Pro kicks it now right side. That is Lucas Shelby Jr. to the corner. 3 ball. Didn't go from Caden Wilson. The rebound belongs to Michael King. King up the floor. Trying to hand it off. Lost the basketball. Gets it off to Micah Griffo. Griffo cups left. Dishes it across for Carter Garcia. Bounce to Reed to the corner. Reed kicks. Looking out to Griffo. Griffo swings it across for King on the right wing. Bounce back, Garcia top, into the circles. Out high for Griffo. They'll reverse it to the middle. He looks inside. Garcia going to put one up. It will not go. On a rebound for Lucas Shelby Jr. Into the middle of the floor. Eli Pro. Right side for Lucas Shelby Jr. Shelby bounces into the middle, finds Barnes. Barnes going to go to the corner. 3 coming, and Griffo got a tip on it. Garcia will get the rebound after the tip. Coach Schumacher yelling at the Indians to slow it down. Out of the sideline, given to Griffo. Out to Garcia. Bounces it over, Reed to the corner. Into the middle, Reed to the paint, looking, finds Watson, 15-footer, didn't go. Rebound for Cole Maurer, trying to take it all the way, doesn't get it, but gets the foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 2, Michael King. Cale Maurer goes to the line.
Michael King on the foul for the Indians, their first of the quarter. Maurer at the line for the Rams. 65% shooter last year, and he's short on the first. Low score, minute 59 in, minute 49 in. Second one goes. 1-0 Mount Vernon to start the day. Michael King trying to get it up the floor, kicks it. Reed in the corner. Bank basketball for the first time since his freshman year out to Watson, who is a freshman. Watson at the top, rolls off a screen, gonna throw the jumper, got it! Watson puts one up from 16 feet. David Barnes, left side Shelby. Double teams, Reed and Garcia. Reed falls down, they look inside. Get it up high, Barnes up, and it rolls off the rim, no good, ball in the air. Rebound for Maurer. Turn, shooting, short. And Michael King gets that rebound. Ahead of the corner, Reed trying to go himself, gets it out, gets the foul. Oh, they're gonna call the charge, so he gets called for the foul. It's an offensive foul. And that one will go against Reed.
It's number 13, Cameron Reed. Into the game for the Indians, number 22, Cameron Lowry.
Senior Cameron Lowry into the game, transfer in for the Indians. After Reed gets called for the foul, he gets to the bench. Barnes into the paint, throws it up, off the rim, doesn't go. The rebound goes out to Eli Pro. Now to the right side wing, and a three made for Lucas Shelby Jr. Triad ahead 4-2. Lowry lost the handle, out for King, gonna catch and shoot. Doesn't go. And a rebound for Barnes. Ball loose on the floor, out to King, into the air, throw it away. Back the other way for Caden Wilson, trying to go coast to coast and does not. It's loose, and they'll give, and that one will go to Eli Pro. Pro kicks it, right wing three, doesn't go, and the ball goes off of Watson and out of bounds. Bryce Thompson checks in for the Indians. Michael King to the bench. 4:35 to go in this first quarter, and Mount Vernon up 4-2. Watson will inbound. Gets it quickly into Maurer. Maurer going to go up for the basket. Doesn't go. Lowry will get the rebound as he's playing his first minutes as an Indian. Bryce Thompson up the floor. Kicks it for Lowry left side. Takes the three. Dribbles in. Top of the key. Top of the circles. Ran into his own man. Garcia now bounced to Thompson to the corner for Watson. Watson spinning. Takes it on the sideline. Watson trying to go somewhere. Left side. Garcia sets the pick. Watson now hands off Griffo. Griffo slinks out top. 4:02 to go. 4-2 Mount Vernon. Griffo to the corner. Loose ball, double teamed up in the air. Picked up by Daniel Barnes. And he takes it all the way. David Barnes, timeout Indians in a 6-2 Mount Vernon lead. 3:52 to go. 6-2 Rams. Not a great start for the Tribe. You're listening to Indian Basketball on the Indian Sports Network.
The Lake of the Ozarks awaits. LOZ Vacations is your one-stop shop for your next Great Lake escape. LOZ Vacations offers beautiful lakefront homes with pools, docks, and more. Rediscover the Lake of the Ozarks, boating, hiking, caves, swimming, and more. Find more information at lozvacations.com or call the number on the screen.
Out of the timeout, the Indians down by 4, 3:52 remaining after a coast-to-coast take from David Barnes. Barnes with 5 of the 6 points already. The other one belonging to Cole Maurer at the free throw line. Here's Watson, gives to Thompson. Bryce Thompson to the corner, hands off Garcia. Garcia bounces in for Watson, and it's going to be kept in by Maurer. Maurer gets it over to David Barnes. Outlet to the bed, baseball pass, caught by Daniel Nelson, and he's out of bounds. Daniel Nelson into the game off the bench. Only man to the floor with the points, the 2 points. Right now for the Indians is Watson, and he's going to inbound in a stack formation here for the Indians. Near sideline, gets it out to Micah Griffo. He's going to go to the right over the logo. Kicks it over to Watson, that's Lowry. Around the world he goes, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson right wing, looks to give it to Garcia. Garcia back to Thompson. Thompson to the wing, bounces underneath Garcia to the house and cooks it in. Rodo Garcia tacks on 2, and it's 6-4, 3:02 remaining in the first. The Indians are giving both of the 2 fouls committed into the quarter. This one to the corner. This one to the corner for Pro. Pro to the right side, Barnes. Barnes pulls it out. Bounces it down low, Daniel Nelson just into the game, back out to Barnes. Barnes kicks it left side, 3. And it's short from Cal Maurer, and a whistle. And go to the Indians, we have a foul. I'll call that one.
Rams, number 15, Daniel Nelson. Now in the game for the Rams, number 1, David Barnes, and number 10, Chris Rudolph.
David Barnes, Chris Rudolph. Chris Rudolph into the game. They called that foul on David Barnes. Watson going to go deep inside Curley, and he's going to travel. .235 remaining. Indians trailing by 2 late in this first quarter. 5.5 minutes into the quarter. Lucas Shelby takes it up the floor, gives it over to Chris Rudolph. Underneath, out of bounds, off of Bryce Thompson. 2:24 remaining. Now Vernon trying to get the ball inbounds. They get it to Nelson. Nelson goes up, airballs it. And Lowry on the rebound for Mascoutah, out to Griffo. Indians up tempo, gets it through to Thompson. Lowry fakes the 3, back out to Griffo. Deep 3, didn't go. And the rebound belongs to Rudolph. Trying to go all the way, fights one up, and a foul. And Rudolph will go up for 2.
Number 5, Micah Griffo.
Micah Griffo will go to the free throw line. Chris Rudolph
At the line for the Rams.
will shoot the free throws. Rudolph did not play in the varsity game last year. Chance to make it a 4-point game. His first free throw rolls out.
Into the game for the Rams, number 2, Jaden Wilson. In for the Indians, number 10, Austin Bromwell.
Austin Bromwell into the game for the Indians. Second free throw is good from Rudolph. 7-4, 2:03 remaining. Watson gonna go up the floor here. Watson gets it over to Lowry. Lowry Thompson swings it around Bramwell. Bramwell to the middle of the floor. Gets it over to Garcia, kicks it to the corner, Thompson. Thompson gonna dribble. Looking to try to give his back, gets it to Lowry. Lowry top of the circles, gonna throw a 3, short. And the rebound for Eli Pro, his 3rd. Minute 36 to go, and it's quickly up the floor by Jaden Wilson into the game for the Rams. Kicks it across for Daniel Nelson. Nelson kicks it out. That is going to be Eli Pro. Pro swings it back across for Barnes. Barnes, left side for Rudolph. Rudolph, Nelson. Nelson to the corner for Pro. Out high, Barnes for 3. Got tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be back to the Indians with a minute 12 to go, 72 seconds.
Into the game for the Rams, number 14, Zane Nesbitt, and number 11, Caden Wilson.
Bryce Thompson to bring the ball up for the Indians here. Minute 08 to go. Thompson gives it Garcia. Garcia lost the handle, out of bounds, but it's going to go. They're saying it's off to Xavier Nesbitt, who is into the game for Triad. Lowry trying to get it in. Into Thompson. Thompson going to left. Gives it to Cameron Lowry. Lowry. Bramwell left side, dribbling in. Going to throw one up. Doesn't go. And a rebound going to Jaden Wilson. Back the other way. Now ahead for Barnes. Barnes spins into the paint. Down to the block. Kicks it out. 3 coming up. Didn't go from Jaden Wilson. Rebound by Watson of the Indians. Back the other way. Lowry into the paint. Going to throw one up. We're going to get a blocking foul against Lowry. For Lowry. They're going to call it on Caden Wilson.
Cameron Lowry at the line.
Lowry will go to the free throw line. 7-4, 32 seconds left. Low scoring first quarter. And the free throw is up and good from Lowry, 7-5.
Into the game for the Rams.
Kale Maurer back into the game for Mount Vernon.
Indians number 5, Micah Griffo.
32 seconds remaining. Lowry's free throw is in. So the Indians are within 32 seconds to go. Lucas Shelby are headed up the floor for Mount Vernon. Rams trying to find somewhere to go. Kicks it, bounces it down to the corner. Barnes, baseline, kicks it into the corner. And goes off the back of the rim. And that means the Indians, goes off the back of the backboard. And that means the Indians are going to get it. Here's Griffo to bring it up for Mascoutah. Gets it across the right side, down to the corner for Thompson. Thompson going to give it, swing it out for Lowry. Lowry into between the circles, trying to find somewhere to get it. Now going to go take it himself to the hoop, gets through 3 deep and puts it into the Indians' lead. 8-7, he gets it into the end of the quarter, and that is after 1. The Indians come out on top out of 1. They've won 1 quarter. By the skin of their teeth, they win a quarter. 8-7 at the end of 1. This is Indian basketball on the Indian Sports Network, presented by Matthew Schroeder.
My team and I are independent financial advisors that help families with their investment, retirement, and wealth management goals. Our mission is to provide premier financial services. Community financial advisors assist clients in making educated decisions about their future by providing a wide range of financial and investment planning services.
To contact your local financial advisor, Matt Schroeder, call 618-607-8066. For any additional information, visit communityfinancial.com.
Start of the second quarter, always ready to get underway. Indians won the first quarter. We talked at the top, that was a key to this game. But you gotta win quarter 1. We gotta win 4 quarters. They've won 1. 8-7 after 1. Micah Griffo up the floor, takes it, and nearly threw it away. Now gets to Lowry, who catches and shoots the 3, and it bounces off the rim, didn't go. Griffo gets the rebound and throws it off of Caden Wilson. So a smart play there by Griffo, knowing he wasn't going to stay in bounds, but he keeps the ball, he keeps the possession with the Indians. Lowry to inbound the ball. Bounces out Bramwell. Bramwell gives it over to Watson. Watson looking, kicks it. Lowry left side. Motioning, now kicks right, trying to get away from the screen from Watson out of the corner. Bramwell, 3 ball, didn't go. And the rebound belongs to Mauer. And now he gets it to Shelby Jr. Shelby Jr. gonna give it over. Looking right. Now kicks it back over for Pro. Pro to the corner. Inside look. Looking back up. Gotta throw up from the corner from Mauer, and it doesn't go. Bramwell on the rebound. Loose ball, now give it to Lowry. Lowry to the paint. Spins, looking to go up with it. Doesn't get it. Mauer the rebound. Shelby Jr. the other way. Into the corner, pulls it back. Looking right, now moves left. Trying to get back into the top corner. Over to Mauer. Looking left, kicks it to the left side for Wilson. Into the paint and draws a foul. First, again, new rules. I had some people confused last night about why fouls were getting reset. New rule is as of a couple years ago, I believe. 5 fouls in a quarter gives you 2 free throw bonus. And it's by quarter, not by half. Caden Wilson to shoot his free throws, and the first does not go.
In the game for the Indians, number 23, Carlo Garcia.
Carlo Garcia back in for Austin Bramwell. Second free throw also no good. Carlo Garcia is going to pick the rebound. Swanson going to go for 3, bricked it. Loose ball, Shelby the rebound. Bounced underneath. Barnes to the basket. Doesn't go. Rolls off the rim and a rebound, offensive rebound. Barnes going back up and draws another foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 23, Carlo Garcia.
That one goes on Carlo Garcia. David Barnes will go to the free throw line. He shot 62%. He shot 62% a year ago. And the first free throw is up and no good. 6:18 to go. Michael King into the game. He'll send Micah Griffo to the bench. Barnes trying to shoot the second free throw. It is going to go in. And we're even at 8 with 6:18 to go in the half. Bryce Thompson up the floor here for the Indians. He's going to go quickly through the lane. Turns and puts on a bucket and puts it in. Bryce Thompson took it himself and did all the work. And the Indians have a 2-point lead. And we had a whistle. I'm not sure what it meant. The official on the far side blew the whistle. Looked to the scorer's table. I'm not sure exactly what that was all about. Nevertheless, back to work here. Lucas Shelby takes it to the corner. Now dribbles left, trying to find somewhere to go. Looks down low for Kale Maurer. Maurer to the paint. Throws it back out. Fake from Barnes. To the corner he goes. Back out Barnes. Fakes a shot. Dribbles in. Spinning through the paint. Throw to her. Didn't go. Go to rebound there by Bryce Thompson. And he's going to take it himself. Gives it over to Cameron Lowry. Gets an open three. Looked at it. Didn't go. And it's going to be rebounded by Caden Wilson. And over to Lucas Shelby Jr. Kicks it right, Maurer. Keeps it, goes down right side. Pro trying to find someone to go. Back to Maurer. Maurer on the baseline. Slams in and charges into Carlo Garcia, who took a dive. 5:23 to go. That one will go against Kale Maurer. Garcia. Daniel Nelson checks into the game for David Barnes. Garcia will inbound for Mascoutah. Garcia gives over to Thompson. Thompson trying to find somewhere to go. Thompson left side, gives it over to Braden Watson. Watson looking back over to Bryce Thompson. Thompson, right side, down low, underneath for Lowry. Out top, Watson. Gonna go to the right, kicks it back. Underneath, and Lowry lost the ball. Maurer took it himself. He will go, he's gonna get fouled.
Fouls on the Indians, number 12, Braden Watson.
That's on, and that is gonna go on Braden Watson, the Indians' third of the quarter. 4:56 to go, and the Indians up 2. And a chance at a tie here from Mount Vernon as Maurer's first free throw is good.
Into the game for the Indians, number 13, Cameron Reed.
Cameron Reed back into the game for the Indians here. And the second free throw is good to even us up at 10. Coming back up, stolen away. Lowry gets it over to King. Garcia, Reed, back King. They're gonna go the other way now. Over to Reed on the right side, back out to King, gonna get the three off. He didn't get it. Maurer the rebound, he's got 5. Given 3 points along with his 5 rebounds. Now one to the corner, Pro can't get the 3. And a rebound for Michael King. King gonna take it over to the right, back to the middle. Looks like almost zone defense here for Mount Vernon. Reed, into Garcia. Garcia back out, right side, kicks it, and they lost it. And the turnover for Lucas Shelby. Kicks it over, it's Lucas Shelby. High, now over and across for Daniel Nelson. 3:48 remaining, goes out of bounds.
Into the game for the Indians, number 5, Micah Griffo, and number 22, Cameron Lowry. Austin Bromwell.
Indians will get the ball under the basket. Game even at 10. Bramwell to inbound here. Gets it off to Michael King. 3:45 remaining in the quarter. King kicks it in. He kicks it over to Lowry. Lowry dribbling right. Looks inside Watson. Gonna get an easy layup. Aiden Watson had an easy feed under the basket. And the Indians up 2. Bramwell had the assist. Shelby to the corner from Mount Vernon. 3:18 to go. Shelby. Nelson. Over to Pro. Looking for someone. He gets it over to Rudolph. Or excuse me, Caden Wilson. Going to the basket. Nowhere to go. Michael and Griffo on the rebound for the Mascoutah. Griffo finds it. 3 ball. Short. And into the lap of Eli Pro. Underneath. Here's Maurer. Going to throw up a short prayer. Didn't go. We have a foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 2.
That foul is on Mascoutah against number 2. 4 fouls now for the Indians, and we have a timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Rays.
Timeout taken by Mount Vernon. 12-10, Indians on top. This is Indian basketball, presented by Whisper Internet.
Hey guys, what's up? Today, I'm back with another video. I'm gonna teach you guys how to throw football. Whoa. That was hard to watch. Not only the audio is bad, but the video quality too. If your internet looks like this, look no further. Whisper Internet is the best internet provider in Mascoutah, Illinois, and beyond. So switch today. If interested, head down to 9711 Fuster Road, Mascoutah, Illinois, or call at 1-800-765-7772. Whisper. Service is our passion. Internet is what we do.
Indians up 2, 2:44 to go in the first half of this game. One fell away from a bonus here in this first half. Out to David Barnes. Barnes gets it in for Eli Pro. Pro up, no good. Loose ball, Maurer the rebound for Mount Vernon. And it goes out of bounds. Maurer 6 rebounds in this first half so far. Only 3 points, but that's plenty of time though still to get to maybe a double-double. Eli Pro to inbound for Mount Vernon, looks into Maurer. Maurer gonna quickly go up, get rejected away. And the rebound for Watson, and we're gonna get a foul. I'm gonna call it on Maurer.
Number 4, Caleb Maurer. Into the game for the Rams, number 15, Daniel Nelson. In for the Indians, number 23,
Carlo Garcia is going to check into the game for Austin Bramwell. 2:29 remaining in the quarter. Garcia gets it out to Griffo. Indians up 2. Late first half here. Griffo to the corner, finds Michael King. Michael King back out. Griffo, catch and shoot 3. Didn't go. And the rebound goes to David Barnes. Barnes dishes it over for Lucas Shelby. Shelby moving right, now moving to the right. Bounces it in for Barnes. Barnes working on Garcia. Lost the ball, gets it back, goes up and puts it in.
Number 1, David Barnes.
Indians wanted a foul, they didn't get it. Even at 12, under 2 to go. Garcia looking to try to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it out. Griffo off the glass, falling in. And the Indians have a 14-12 lead. Minute 36 remaining. Lucas Shelby up the court fairly slowly. Looking across, Chris Rudolph bounces it inside for David Barnes. Barnes going to go up and finds the basket. And now we're even at 14. We have a whistle. Carlo Garcia apparently has a minor injury of some kind because he's being taken over to the sideline to get bandaged up or something. Looks like he may have cut his lip or his chin. And Coach Schumacher having a fairly a mix, but somewhere in between civil and heated conversation. Cameron Lowry checks into the game to let Garcia get checked out for whatever he's got going on. Lowry will inbound now. Minute 22 to go, even at 14. Possession arrow favors Mount Vernon. Griffo bumping into a guy, and now we're going to get a foul.
Fouls on the rings, number 5, Lucas Shelby.
Going to call it on Lucas Shelby Jr.
And 8 for the rings, number 11, Caden Wilson.
It's a foul. First of the game on Shelby. Minute 13 to go. They get it out to Griffo. Griffo rolling away off a screen. Gives it to Lowry into the middle of the floor. Lowry spinning. Gets it back out. King to Reed to the right wing. Reed gives it across for Griffo. Griffo looking right. In for Reed. Reed to floated. Got it. Good work inside for the Indians there. 16-14, 50 seconds to go. This one out top for Shelby. Give to Wilson. Shelby looking left. Pulling it back, going to the corner. Pro, step back. Out for Wilson. Wilson bounces inside Barnes. 29 seconds to go. Got the bucket, Barnes did. We're even at 16. 24 seconds remaining. Griffo looking, dribbling right. Kicks it for Lowry. Lowry to the corner, Michael King. King gonna dribble, shoot three, got it! Indians get the 3-point lead, 7 seconds to go. Shelby up the floor in a bit of a hurry. 3 seconds left, Shelby to the bucket. Gets a shot up, didn't go, loose ball into the quarter. Into the half as well. The Indians two into the locker room up 2. They've won 2 quarters. They've tied a quarter, they've won 1. And they're halfway home. 19-16 after a half. This is the Indian Sports Network. time to start the second half. The Indians up by 3. Indians up 3 as we start the second half. Tied in the first quarter. It was a first quarter tied at 8. And the Indians up 19-16 after 2. And halftime is over. Second half is here. And off we go. Vernon starts the game, starts the quarter with a possession. This one out for Eli Pro, gets double teamed. Shelby on the corner, on the wing, and he gets fouled.
Fouls on the Indians, number 13, Cameron Reed.
Foul was on Cameron Reed. His second of the game. Shelby on the wing, looking right, finds Barnes, kicks it back. Dishes across, here's Maurer. Maurer over to Shelby, Shelby looking in. Shelby lost the hander down on the corner, and it's out of bounds. Oh no, it's a foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 23, Carlo Garcia.
They called a blocking foul on Carlo Garcia, his second. Here's Caden Wilson. Wilson looking around, kicks it over. Maurer gets it, looking, don't know where to go. Gets it back out to Shelby. Shelby to the baseline, gonna throw the jumper, doesn't go, and a foul again. And I think it might again be on Garcia. Oh no.
Fouls on the Rams, number 1, David Barnes.
Oh, they said it was on David Barnes. Indians take it the other way. This one now sent to Garcia. Garcia takes it over to Cam Reed. Reed takes it and he gets fouled.
Fouls on the Rams, number 5, Lucas Shelby Jr.
Called that one on Lucas Shelby. This one floated back out. No, Garcia taken away by Eli Pro. And then it goes out of bounds off of Pro. So one might describe that as a comedy of errors on both ends. But the Indians do come out net positive as they get the ball back. Michael King takes it up the floor. Gives it over to Cameron Reed. Reed gonna swing it across. Garcia lost the handle, but it's kept in by King, who's gonna chuck it down for Garcia. Bounces it back out, wants it to the baseline. Throws one up, doesn't go, and a rebound Maurer. Now with a rebound, gets it over. Barnes charges into Michael King, and a foul on Barnes.
Fouls on the Rams, number 1, David Barnes.
Their third foul of the quarter already. Not 2 minutes in, a minute and a half. Not 2 minutes into the third quarter, 5 fouls committed total. 3 against Mount Vernon, 3 against Mascoutah. This one bounces across. Michael King will take it up the floor. This one over to Watson. Watson looking. Watson to Garcia. Garcia bounces it. Over Watson. Lost the handle on it. Goes out of bounds. He's the one to touch it, so it's a carryover. .6:11 to go, third quarter. 19-16. And it has been a quarter of fouls and turnovers. Pro to inbound for Mount Vernon. Out to Shelby to bring it up. Shelby gives over to Barnes. Barnes back to Shelby. Rolling right into the paint. Jumps her. Didn't go. Rolled out. Now with a rebound. His 8th of the game. Up. Fouled. called that one on Braden. They called that on Braden Watson, his second of the game. Mauer's free throw is good. 4 points now for Mauer tonight. Mauer's second free throw, perfect. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Micah Griffo gonna take it up the floor. Over to Watson got the bucket. And a 3-point lead again. Into the paint. Barnes stripped away, but kept alive by Pro. Kicks it over to Wilson. Now down to Barnes again. Barnes lost it. Ball flipped up in the air. Nowhere to go. Barnes has it. Gonna go to the basket and gets fouled from behind. Gets the bucket and the foul. And a chance for a 3-point play at a tie game.
Fouls on the Indians, number 13, Cameron Reed. David Barnes goes to the line for the Rams. Into the game for the Indians, number 22, Cameron Lowry.
Cameron Lowry checks into the game. He'll send Cameron Reed to the bench. You see, that is his third foul of the game. And we're tied out of the free throw by Barnes. Michael King has it down the floor. Looking underneath to Watson. Out to Lowry. Sends it up high. King underneath Garcia, but sent out of bounds. Griffo bounces, finds King underneath, doesn't get fouled and is blocked. Watson trying to go to the basket, draws the foul, finds the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Fouls on the Rams, number 4, Caleb Mauer.
They call that on Cale Mauer. That's his third.
Braden Watson goes to the line for the Indians.
And it's 4 fouls for both teams. So both teams hit the bonus here. Free throw did not go. Knocked the other way and a miss. And the ball out of bounds off of Cameron Lowry.
Into the game for the Rams, number 14, Zay Yasmin.
Maybe on Nesbitt into the game for now. Vernon spins away. This one for Barnes. Draws the foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 23, Carlo Garcia.
Fouls on Carlo Garcia, his third of the game.
David Barnes at the line.
And that'll
for
send
Rams.
David Barnes out of the free throw line. Chance to tie the score. 23-21 Mascoutah. 4:41 to go in the third quarter. Free throw, no good. Bryce Thompson and Austin Bramwell into the game. Garcia King will go to the bench.
At number 10, Austin Bromwell.
Second free throw goes down. 1-point game here. Micah Griffo up the floor for Mascoutah. Takes it right. Looking, kicks it across for Thompson. Thompson looking right to Griffo. Griffo swings it out for Lowry. Lowry looking across for Bramwell. Bramwell, Lowry, catch it. Fakes it, now it goes inside. Up off the glass and puts it in.
Number 22, Cameron Lowry.
25-22, 4:11 to go. Gets it to Thompson, lost it, and a foul is there. Oh no, we get called for a jump, and the jump goes to the Indians in this situation. The Indians get the jump ball. Take it across, give it over to Braden Watson. Watson cuts into the paint, lost the handle, stolen away. Eli Pro gonna take it down the floor, running one on bottom with Watson. Lost it, now stolen away by Thompson, again to Pro. Pro kicks it out. Now here's Shelby Jr. to the corner. Barnes gonna go to the baseline, try to get to the basket. 4 Indians there, he finds the hole. 25-24, 3:33 to go third quarter. Watson gets over to Thompson to the right side. Thompson kicks it out Lowry. Lowry swings it to the corner for Bramwell. Bramwell back to Lowry in the corner. Down to the baseline he goes, trying to find the line. Double teamed. Kicks it over. Bramwell lost it. Now it's into the hands of Wilson. Wilson to Shelby. Shelby going around. Finds Nesbitt out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Mount Vernon. Inbounded and up and good. Got it to David Barnes. And now we have a whistle and Mount Vernon ahead by 1, 26-24. And the officials go to the score. Officials go to a scorer's table for a talk. Oh, I think we might have had a technical. A technical on the Indians. Must have been on their bench. Pro will go to the line to shoot the free throws. So Eli Pro to shoot the free throws. It's short, the first one. Second free throw is good. 2-point lead, Mount Vernon. And now Mount Vernon has the ball. They're up 2. 27-25. They get it inbounded. Shelby. 3 minutes remaining. Shelby. Onto the wing. Kicks it across. Here's a three. Shelby bricked. No good. Rebound is loose. Bramwell had it. Lost it. Now it's in the hands of Griffo. And it stays with Mascoutah. 2:45 remaining third quarter. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson going to pull it back. Bramwell swings it. Griffo. Looking left. Drives. Step back. Bounces inside. Bramwell underneath. Coverage. Lowry from the corner for a three. Doesn't go. Loose ball. Stolen away. Jump ball. Bit of a quick trigger for the jump. Watson stole it away. Didn't take very long for it to get stolen away. Now here's Shelby. Shelby out for Nesbitt. Nesbitt swings it. Right side corner coming from Wilson. Gets a foul. And it'll be 3 free throws.
Fouls on the Indians, number 5, Micah Griffo. David Barnes at the line. Into the game for the Indians, number
First free throw was good from David Barnes. 28-25 Rams. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Second free throw good again as well. 29-25. Taking up the floor. Watson trying to get it away, gets it over to King. King gonna go to the right, steps up now, gives it back to him. Inside Bramwell. Bramwell kicks it out. Lowry faked the three to King to the corner. Thompson baseline. Up with it off the glass and finds the hole. 2-point game, 29-27, minute 48 remaining third quarter. Barnes, floater! 31-27, Rams by 4, minute 25. King on the sideline, looking down the sideline in front of the bench. Takes it back between the circles. Looking, trying to find somewhere to go. Gets it over to Bryce Thompson to the corner. Watson kicks it, looking out, up and got it. Foul and one.
Fouls on the Rams, number 14, Zay Nesbitt. Braden Watson at the line.
Foul on Zay Nesbitt. Sends Braden Watson to the free throw line. And it is no good. 2-point ball game, 1:07 to go, third quarter. Kicks this one over for Wilson. Wilson over to Shelby. Shelby for the hoop. Kicks it back out. Catch and shoot. Pros didn't shoot it. Now going to go to the basket. Draws the foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 12, Braden Watson.
That one goes on Braden Watson. That's his third of the game.
Eli Pro at the line.
Eli Pro will go to the free throw line. And it is good.
Into the game for the Rams, number 15, Daniel Nelson.
Daniel Nelson into the game for Mount Vernon. 53 seconds to go. Second free throw good from Pro. 4-point game again, 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Mount Vernon up 33-29. Out of the corner. Swings it around. Bramwell. In for Lowry, kicks it out, Thompson. Thompson looking, trying to find somewhere to go. Thompson gives it over for Lowry. Lowry gonna throw the three, didn't go. And a loose ball and a foul.
Fouls on the Rams, number 12, Eli Pro. Michael King at the line.
So because of the bonus, Michael King go to the free throw line. And miss on the first.
Into the game for the Indians, number 13, Cameron Reed.
Cameron Reed into the game for Mascoutah. Still waiting on Michael King to rebound. To take a shot. Officials are talking to both the officials talking to both coaches right now. Coach Schumacher having a bit of a smile. They're going to say the first free throw did not count. They're going to say he still has 2 shots. And he still misses the first.
That's Austin Bramwell at the line.
Bramwell to shoot free throws. Second free throw is good. Or is no good, excuse me. 25 seconds remaining. Shelby coming up the floor for Mount Vernon. Takes it the other way, gives it over for Wilson. 18 seconds. Shot clock turned off here. Keeps it ahead, kicks it out for Nelson. 12 seconds to go. Wilson, hands off Shelby, under 10. Down to 7. Shelby takes it right, 4 seconds left. Puts up a jumper, does not go. Tip back in, ball's loose, but that is it, third quarter over. End of 3, Mascoutah down 4. To the fourth we go, 33-29, Mascoutah on top. You're watching Mascoutah Indian Basketball, presented by Camper Realtors.
Your dream home is just around the corner with Capital Construction Homes LLC. Quality finishings, skilled craftsmanship, and innovative design are all within reach here in your hometown. Capital Construction Homes LLC's custom home building has clients become family with our excellent customer service and care. Serving your community since 1994, experience luxury with Capital Construction Homes LLC.
Off the floor comes Shelby out of the start of the fourth quarter. Indians down 4 and need to win a quarter. Picks it out, gives it over to Kale Maurer back into the game. Hasn't been in the game for a while. Gonna go up strong and put it in. 35-29, 7 for Maurer tonight. Michael King takes it up the floor for the Indians, rolling to his left. Now turns back, looking right, down to the corner, finds Garcia. Garcia pulling back. Into the middle of the floor, looking to the right side, finds Carlo Garcia. Garcia spins, looking right. Someone's out of the floor from Mount Vernon. Now Griffo gonna go deep three! 35-32. Micah Griffo unleashed the three. Here's Wilson down the floor, draws a foul.
Fouls on number 2 with Micah King. Katie Wilson at the line.
Free throw up and good from Caden Wilson. 36-32, 6:56 remaining. Second free throw is up and in. 6:56 to go. Griffo takes it up the floor in a 37-32 game. Down to the corner, Michael King. King back out. Griffo knocked away Eli Pro. He's all by himself, and he's going to put it in. 7-point game. Griffo across Garcia. Garcia looking left, now trying to find somebody to go left wing. Left wing looking out for Griffo. Griffo into the middle of the floor, going to give it to King. From the top of the key, bounces out, Pro on the rebound. Cleaning up off the glass, sends it out for Shelby. Shelby up the floor, Dings left wing, gives it over to Eli Pro. Pro back to the right side, now bounces it in for David Barnes. Barnes up and in. 41-32 and the lead is 9. And we got a timeout. We got an Indian timeout. 41-32, this is Indian basketball presented by Mascoutah High School.
From the auditorium, where we show the passion and hard work of our students,
to the classrooms, where our faculty dedicate themselves to shaping the next generation of scientists and engineers. From the weight room, where we inspire our students to be a better version of themselves, to the courts and fields where history is made and memories are saved. From representing our school to just being a part of the community, we are Mascoutah, the high school of choice.
Indians down by 9 out of the timeout. 41-32. Micah Griffo up the floor. Griffo taking it left side. Going to go down to the corner for Carla Garcia. Garcia looking to bounce back to the right. Gives it out, back out for Griffo. Looks right. Garcia set the pick. Garcia bounces underneath. Or excuse me, Griffo trying to find Garcia underneath. It goes out of bounds off of Eli Pro.
Into the game for the Indians, number 22, Cameron Lowry.
Cameron Lowry into the game for the Indians. Griffo to inbound. A lot of time going on, being taken here. Now they're going to let Bryce Thompson inbound, and now an official was having a conversation with Mount Vernon's head coach. And now to the scorer's table. Thompson gives it out for Watson. Watson trying to go, gets it out to Griffo. Griffo turns in, looking to find somewhere to go, gets it down low. Onto the bounce, Watson turning, looking, back out, and that's gonna and a shot clock violation. So the Indians turn it over off the shot clock. Into the lane, gonna go up, no good on the attempt from Chris Rudolph. And the Indians have now back 4:57 to go in the fourth quarter, 9-point game. Lowry trying to go right, hands it off Thompson going left. Thompson dishes it off Lowry. Lowry trying to look inside, kicks it back out Thompson. Thompson underneath, back up, reverse, didn't go. Lowry the rebound. Gonna go back up and puts it in. 41-34. 7-point lead for Mount Vernon. 4.5 remaining in the quarter. Over to Cam Maurer. Maurer gives it back down Rudolph. Rudolph out. Across for Pro. Triple threat driving into the basket. Grabs it back out. Shelby wide open three. Short. And the rebound Griffo. 4:09 remaining. Out high Lowry. Lowry to the baseline. Up. Blocked. Looks like Pro and Maurer might have gotten a hand on it. Now it's up for Shelby. Shelby sends it ahead, out high. Back into the middle of the floor, driving into the paint. Floats her up and didn't go. Maurer the rebound though for Mount Vernon. Reversed it and gets fouled.
Fouls on the Indians, number 23, Carlo Garcia. Cale Maurer at the line to the Rams.
Called the foul on Carlo Garcia. Maurer the rebound. Garcia, by the way, now 4 fouls on the night. The Indians have 2 in the quarter. 3:40 remaining in a 7-point game. Or in an 8-point game. Second free throw, no. Rebound for Watson, trying to go all the way. Runs into Maurer, and he's able to find the bucket. 6-point game. Or 6-point game. Back the other way, Shelby. Gets it to the right side, gives it across. Maurer left side, gets it down to Pro. Pro in the corner, now dribbles out of the wing. Bounce down low into the near corner. Jumper from Maurer didn't go, out of bounds, off of Griffo. Pro gets it in for Barnes. 3:04 to go. Barnes lost it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson over the head for Lowry. Lowry bounces, finds Watson up, and got it. Back to a 4-point game. We got a timeout, Mount Vernon. 2:56 to go in the fourth. 42-38. And it's the Indians took the timeout. Indians took the timeout of full. We'll be back in a moment. This is Indian basketball.
Aspen Legal is devoted to the risk takers, to the dreamers, to the legacy builders, to the entrepreneurs who are the true engine of our economy. From Los Angeles to New York, from the U.S. to the United Arab Emirates, Aspen Legal protects and helps entrepreneurs build their own unique business legacies. From Main Street to Wall Street, Aspen Legal, for entrepreneurs.
Out of this timeout, 4-point game, 2:47 to go. Shelby to the corner for Wilson. Wilson looks inside Maurer, trying to go up and does, and in. 2:36 remaining in the game. Next to the corner. Griffo bounces underneath. Watson trying to find someone to go in a 6-point game. Out to Lowry to make it 3. Got it! 44-41, 3-point ball game, 2:14 to go. Shelby lost the handle, gets to the head, finds Wilson. Wilson on the wing. Trying to go to the basket, gets double teamed, back out Barnes, lost the handle, out of bounds. They're going to say off the Indians. $20 on the shot clock. Micah Griffo onto the wing. Griffo trying to find somewhere to go. Kicks it across for David Barnes. Barnes underneath, dribbles in. Barnes goes up. Didn't get it. Ball's loose. Mel with a rebound. Back up. Got the bucket. 46-41, minute 43. Up ahead to Lowry. Lowry over to Thompson. Thompson trying to get into the middle of the circles. 46-41, minute 33. Lowry for 3, didn't go, and the rebound of Maurer, minute 27 to go. Go to the right, spins around, into the lane, gets it out. Pro in the corner, underneath Barnes, stolen away by Lowry. Gonna go ahead, 2-on-1, Lowry Euros his way through, and he missed the layup. The rebound goes to Pro. It's gonna be a jump that'll go to Mount Vernon. Thompson on the defense here, 60 seconds to go in the game. Back out to Shelby. Indians down 5, 55 seconds. 2 timeouts. 53 seconds. Down low Pro. Back out Maurer. Maurer drive it in. Maurer lays one up. Doesn't go. Put back out. Loose ball taken by Lowry. And the ball slammed out of bounds. And it belongs to the Indians. 43 seconds down 5. (46, 41, 43 seconds to go. Thompson between the circles, out. Bramwell, 3, didn't get it. Rebound, Mount Vernon, and a foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 3, Bryce Thompson.
Fouls on Bryce Thompson, his first. So he has fouls to give. The Indians have 1 foul to give before a bonus. Pro to inbound, 31 seconds left. Gets it out, Shelby gonna go to the basket, puts it in. 48-41, 7-point game. 24 seconds left. So the Indians are gonna start the season 0-2. 18 seconds, Griffo down to the corner, kicks it, Garcia goes out of bounds. Off of Carter Garcia, back to Triad, and the Indians will try and do whatever they can, but with 10 seconds left, and they foul.
Fouls on the Indians, number 3, Bryce Thompson.
1 foul to give, 9 seconds to go. Gets it out for Shelby, trying to get it across the floor. Kicks it over, down and into the corner, and that'll do it. The Indians lose. Mount Vernon wins it 48-41. They win 48-41, the final score. They are 0-2, and they will get back to business on Tuesday night as they take on Priory. Again, your final score, 48-41 for everybody joining us. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, even if you didn't enjoy the outcome. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Owen Dressler. We'll see you, and we will see you Monday night. Girls basketball, Civic Memorial, the opponent from Mascoutah. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you Monday.